I've met so many implementers who are still in a huge psychological mess. So really, change doesn't come with the things that you actually accomplish in your life. It comes down to something actually intangible. And the intangible thing that I'm talking about is who you are on the inside. It's the thing that no one sees. It's the thing that you can't mark on a marker with money. It's not something that you can actually mark on your bank account. It's not something that you can actually diagnose from a psychologist either. It's something that other people notice about you, that you're different, that you're actually run from a different beat of a drum. You're calm, you're collected, you're able. Now, this doesn't come with the accomplishments. That's just a thing that you've ticked off a box and doesn't mean that you're actually there. So I've met a lot of people who are amazing, doers, accomplishers, achievers. And quite often they come to me completely shattered and broken because they say, what I've achieved has not done anything for me. And I had that same experience as them when I thought, when I became a healer and changed my career from IT, I was just like, this is it, I've made it. And really I still had the same problems because I'd just done something. Okay, I just achieved something that I wanted to. So the waypoints along the way is who you become, not the journey that you've ticked and the things that you've achieved. Because no matter what you do, if you don't change your psychology on the inside, that's the intangible stuff that you have to work on that no one else is going to see, then nothing matters. Okay? Nothing matters. And I've noticed this so many times. I've seen a lot of really brilliant leaders, and when I have a good look at their eyes, like people who have earned millions of dollars, I've had a look at their eyes and I'm like, oh my God, you're still so broken. And they look and everyone admires them and says, well, look at what I've done, you need to follow me. And then everyone does the following act, and they're just addicted to achievement and addicted to ticking a box. But have they really developed? The only way that you can really tell that is if you can look into someone's eyes and you can see something else in them. And not very many people have this, and I'm going to give you a really important tip. It's not the achievers that have the connection often to what I'm talking about. Achievers actually just have an addiction a lot of the time. So it's the calmness and the depth that sits inside of someone. So when something comes along, they don't do a doing thing. They're not ruffled with their feathers. And it's a very different sort of depth I'm talking about. And this is spiritual depth, is the best way I can explain it. And it's when you're doing things and something fails and you're not thinking, oh, I'll just do something better to make it work. You're looking at why it failed, how it came about. And that is where the psychological change of what is intangible that I'm talking about. And that, by the way, is the only thing you take home with you when you die. If you don't take your house, you don't take all the things, you take home the psychological changes. And the more that you make psychological changes within you, then you bleed a better life. And you bleed a better life for the kids that you leave behind if you have them. So this is what we do in the Academy, is getting you an identity personality change so you can become the person and keep stripping away that part of you so you can become better on the inside. And that is a lifelong journey. It's not a ticker box. It's not something that says, I've created that house, I've built that thing, I've created that legacy. If it doesn't have deep psychological change in it for you, it means nothing. I'd love to know what you think about what I'm bringing you to the table right now. Have an awesome day.